Hi besties! So I have been wanting to make this video for a while, but I wasn't doing it, which is the whole point. Like, the things that matter the most are usually the hardest to sit down and do. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I thought that healing was becoming a version of me that had everything figured out. Like, one day I will wake up and I will not cry anymore. Like, I wake up at 6 a.m, drink green juice, I go for a run, and never spiral back 3 years ago when I had the wrong conversation with someone. And it's not what happened at all. What actually happened is I still cry, I still have bad days, okay? I still look into the mirror sometimes and think everything is wrong with me and then things that I will never say to another person. But something is changed. And I think I can finally put it into words. So this is the video, what I've learned so far. Not as someone who is done with healing, but someone who is in it together with you. Just for a bit of context, I think I haven't told this before. I'm in therapy for about, I think, a year now. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll put the time here. And I started therapy because I had to, not in kind of dramatic way, but a bit dramatic. Yeah, I had to start therapy because I could not cope with everything on my own, and I figured out not everything is what you can do on your own, so you need to get help if you need help. I had an eating disorder, compulsive overeating, and I did not talk about it openly before until I made this channel, because why the hell wouldn't I? And back then I was actually really mean to myself, and if somebody talked like that to my best friend and even to my friend, they would earn a punch in the face from me. But I was genuinely just talking to myself like that, and it's just sad. And also I had really bad anxiety, like really bad anxiety back then, panic attacks and all the spectrum. I still do, honestly. I'm an anxious person, but back then I used to control my every decision, every conversation, my gut, my whole body and me. I used to go into bed thinking I would actually like die because my panic was so bad that the panic attacks resembled heart attacks. And yeah, and I think I'm making this video because I looked in old footage of myself a year ago, okay, and I realized how much I've changed, even though I don't see the results in the mirror immediately, because it's not the huge period of time as you may think, but the results are there. I did not recognize her. I mean, I've changed physically, obviously, but mentally too. At least I have some life in my eyes. I look so tired, and not like sleepily tired, just life tired. I'm still tired, obviously, but not like that. So now let's get into it, and I'll finally tell you how my healing journey happened and what did I learn in the past year of me healing. Let's go. With every lesson, I'll sit closer to camera so you'll feel closer to me. I don't know if that would help, but I thought it would be funny. So, the biggest thing, and I still have to remind myself this every day. I used to think if I was sad, I was failing at healing. Like, the goal was to never be sad again, because actually they tell if you heal, you'll be happy. That means not sad, happy sad, happy sad. You don't want to be sad, you want to be happy. But what happens to sadness as an emotion? It is crazy to think that you actually want to never be sad ever again, but that's what I actually believed. I'm so emotional today. I was crying like 10 times while making the script. Being emotional is a part of healing. You'll have to let your emotion out. So what I heard and actually like stuck with me, sadness isn't the opposite of healing, avoidance is. Avoiding limits for your emotions is actually what's stopping you from healing. And it's okay to be sad, but you need to feel sad to get over the feeling of sadness. You cannot feel sad, ignore that you feel sad, and feel sad till the rest of your life. You sit, cry, listen to your sad music, and then you will be happy again. Faster, more effective, better, less stress, not suppressing emotions. Because for years I was not sad, I was avoidant, I was numb, I was getting through days, but actually when something happened, I tried to not react that fully onto that, and I was suppressing them, and finally I was present enough to hurt. So healing takes a lot of crying. Just so you know. So now when I have a bad day, I try not to spiral that I have a bad day or that I feel sad or hurt. It sounds really small, but it's actually really huge if you think about that. Instead of I'm sad, I'm feeling it healing, that's horrible. I'm thinking I'm sad, every emotion passes, I'll be okay again, I need to let it out. And it usually passes, just not always fast, but it always passes. Lesson 2, I'm getting closer to. Okay, so this one is a lot. So I lost a weight in a year or so, and I lost a big amount of weight. I lost 12 kilograms, and that's kind of a lot if you put it like that. But I was not trying to lose weight, so I did not even notice it at first. That's what hard physical job and moderate eating does it for you. I did not restrict myself, whatever. It doesn't, the point is not even that, okay? So people think you would actually feel better after you lose weight and the problems go away, but it's not like that. It's not like that, besties, and we need to understand that and remember that. And what actually came were problems, because I lost my weight, people noticed, and my family noticed, and people started to tell me, oh my god, you look so amazing. We were like concerned before, but we didn't want to tell you, and it turned all into a mess of a talk. And here's what I learned. When you lose weight and people praise you, you start to get addicted to the praise and want to just lose weight forever. And exactly what helps your eating disorder keep claws on you. You get terrified of getting it back, you control everything, and then you lose everything because you cannot control it. So I had to teach myself, and I'm still reminding it myself every day, that my body is not a project, it's not something for others, it's just my body. It's just how I look. It's just something that helps me to get through every day, and I think I'm beautiful and I'm pretty. However I looked amazing that time, I look amazing now. The only thing I care is my health, my physical and mental health. So now I'm physically healthier and hopefully mentally too, so that's the only thing that matters. But what people don't realize is that you can lose weight and still see the old you. That's why a lot of people who lose weight don't see the results and they feel discouraged. Body dysmorphia is real, and you never know what other people are going through, so never comment on someone's body. If you are going through this journey, please be very careful with praise and accepting it and thinking about it. It's better not to overthink it too much. You should not get addicted to it, and your body is just your body. Lesson 3. I'm getting even closer. Okay, so now the fun part. So one thing I did not expect to see help me so much and to stay in healing so much are the hobbies. What the most helped me were not only therapy sessions, it was the little things that I enjoy to do, that I did every day. Playing piano, learning Billie Eilish song, and singing it all the day. Sitting in my room with my avocado plushie, don't judge me, it's meter long and it's perfect, and it's the most emotionally stable thing in my room, don't worry. Or lying on the bed listening to Skinny by Billie Eilish and not knowing why you're crying, but you're just crying, and after that you feel lighter. I think when you're deep in a bad place, you kind of forget that joy is allowed to be small. It doesn't have to be big. Sometimes it just, I washed my hair today. I played one chord on the piano. I went for a 5-minute walk. I did 5 squats and my knees did not hurt. And music, and Billie Eilish specifically, everyone should have the person that they turn to in the worst times, someone who helped them to go, even if it's not the person you know. Billie has been a person who I can relate to and whose songs feel like nothing ever touches my soul in the same way, you know. So I love her so much, and yep. It makes me emotional that I was at her concert last year and I cry every time I think about it, that I saw her live. But yeah, I hope I will meet her one day and I'll tell her how much she means to me and how much she helped me and how much I appreciate her as a person, as a human being. But yeah, I know some people might say that it's dramatic or whatever, and into the music and crying is like drama queen. I don't care. I don't care. That's what actually helps people. So why the hell would you think if something is silly, you're allowed to be silly. You're allowed to have little silly things that makes you feel better. It's better than being depressed. Music can touch your soul in the places human words cannot reach. It's something you cannot voice out loud, but you just feel. So I think it's actually, I need to do a damn study on that, how music affects us and how it actually helps us to feel better and live through emotions and process them without actually saying stuff. So yeah, everything I wanted, Listen Before I Go, 61818, TV, Male Fantasy, I Love You, and all other songs that made me crying, bawling my eyes out, and feeling the things I never thought were so deep. And I have some other songs that I really relate to, not only Billie Eilish, but I'm just saying what helped me. So yeah, consider music as a part of healing totally. So 50% of my healing was music. So if you just have something small, a hobby, a favorite artist, a ritual, a blushy avocado, protect it at all costs because that will makes you you and that will makes you feel better. And you deserve to feel better even if it doesn't make sense to everyone. It needs to only make sense to you. I have my square snake here. It makes zero sense. Okay, so I have been talking like I have things figured out, which I don't, which no one does, by the way. I still cannot edit my video without me wanting to throw my damn laptop out of the window and crash all editing systems existing on this planet. I still have days when I did almost nothing and felt guilty about it. I still struggle to wash my hair. Sometimes I struggle to stand up. But we all have bad days and good days, and hopefully we can make good days more and bad days to the smallest part. But yeah. Still, I still replay conversations from 3 weeks ago and think how cringe I said something, and my sleep schedule is still not perfect. But what can I apply to everything I've just said? It's better. It's better. So, my sleep schedule is not perfect, but it's better. I still replay things that happened before, but it's less, it's better now. I still cry, but it's more manageable now. It's better. Sometimes I still cannot take a compliment when somebody compliments me on my looks. I'm like, haha, thank you. I think I have just put myself out of the bubble of someone's opinion at all because I just got hurt in the past by people's opinion, and then I realized that people's opinion about you is actually not about you, it's about them, their perception, what they live through, and they project it on you. So I just tend to ignore it altogether. Sometimes it's not good because when people actually compliment you, I just don't feel anything. I'm just, thank you so much. Like, I could say thank you and I appreciate it, but it's not like something changes for me, you know? So I'm still bad at things, and what I want to tell you is that healing is not a straight line as everybody expects. It's not even a line, it's like a scribble. It's a scribble in the most weird way. Sometimes loops back into the places where you left and holds you back there. The goal here was never supposed to be perfection in the first place. It was supposed to be presence, living in your life for you and actually trying to do everything possible with your level of energy, with your life, to make it better, to make yourself feel better. On that note, I'm a lot better than I was, and I'm proud of myself. It's so weird that crying has been helping me to heal, and that actually, like, I'm more emotional, I'm more expressive than I used to. I need to even out the fact that I was not doing this before, and now I need to let my emotions out, so I tend to be like very expressive, and sometimes I'm still like poker face, like this. But mostly I'm kind of emotional when I'm trying to deliver the message, and I cry, I'm empathetic, and I just cry. I wanted to share this part because a lot of people thinking of healing as this process that happens only in therapy sessions and only on special occasions and not in real life. Serious heavy thing you do that is not just living, but healing is actually just living. This is a random Tuesday afternoon that you decide to play piano instead of scrolling on the phone and enjoy it for a bit. That's you standing up to wash your hair and looking in the mirror. Damn, I look good like that. It's you writing in the journal in the end of the day and telling one thing you are grateful for. It doesn't have to be huge. Social media made everything feel huge, like you need to achieve these crazy things. And it's okay to want that. It's okay to want crazy things. But when you lost your peace for long and all you want is get it back, those goals kind of have no sense anymore because all you want is peace, a little peace with yourself. It makes me so much happier to see me actually get some type of spark back, even though it doesn't feel like that. But I live through my emotions and I feel sad, and I think genuinely like my life got better, you know. Just sometimes I don't feel like I'm getting better because the thoughts, the mindset is so deep in that sometimes I need to remind myself and to get myself out of it. So I decided to do this video because I want people to believe that change is possible, even if it's not always seems that crazy glow up that you are talking about on the internet. Okay, so if you are watching this, if you are in the middle of healing journey, I want you to know this. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't need to be aesthetic about it. You don't even need a journal or a therapist or any of that. You just have to decide you deserve to feel better and do one thing, and choose one thing to do to achieve that. For example, it could be a 5-minute walk. It could be read the book you used to love. It could be talk with your friend. Call your parents. It could be bedazzle a little painting. Any little thing that can make you feel better. That's it. That's the start. And the start is the most hard part. So when you do the start, everything will become easy. As there will be days when you will want to give up, when you will feel like nothing makes sense anymore. But it's still you. I know a lot of people are afraid to lose themselves in the process. I think healing doesn't change you as a person, it just changes how you think, how you feel about stuff. A lot of people are afraid that healing will take away their sarcasm. Mine is still intact. Strong as ever, even stronger. I'm still same me, and I still have same friends, and I still live in the same place, and I still go to work, and I'm still figuring my life out, and I still have my plushies that are my emotional support. Just everything feels lighter, not in weight though, in weight too, but in the spirit, in the energy. So I don't want this to be a perfect video. I don't want it to be aesthetic. I don't want it to be anything. I really hope it helps one person to feel less alone. You will get something out of this video and you'll feel better about your healing journey, and you will decide to do one thing to make yourself feel better, and you will notice the progress that you made so far. So now you tell me, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your healing journey going? And what's the little things you do you actually enjoy and that make you feel better? Tell me what you're struggling with. I'm here not to be an expert. I'm your bestie, remember? So we are in this together. And yeah, I think that's it. I love you, besties. Like, subscribe if you want to grow together, and share this video to the person who might need it. I already made the video about habits and what actually helped me, so if you like, you can check that out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!